Namaste everyone, I am Yogini Shweta Mishra and today we are going to start our 5th chapter of the 3rd unit, that is Introduction to Yogic Diet and its relevance and importance in Yoga Sadhana. Yogic Diet. A yogic diet does not take calories into account, nor does it give emphasis to the amount of vitamins, minerals or proteins obtained from food. Instead, it lays emphasis on the type and quality of food to be eaten. A yogi can survive on a paltry diet and yet enjoy good health. The focus is on the nutrition obtained from the food and not the taste, as yoga does not approve of being a slave to the taste buds. It recommends moderation in anything one eats and drinks. Self-discipline in the choice of one's food is essential not only for one's health but also for one's spiritual journey. The principles of diet in yoga are easy to understand but hard to follow. The Hatha Yoga Pradipika mentions very clearly the kind of diet to be taken and avoided. A proper diet is essential for keeping good health. Most problems arise due to our bad eating habits. One needs to start eating properly, right way. Eating should be always done in moderation and only when you are hungry. For example, wrong eating habits can lead to diseases like cancer and arthritis. It is essential to take a proper diet, follow correct breathing techniques, take sufficient exercise and rest, and above all, think positively. A proper diet is as beneficial as fasting, as it does not tax the body with too many toxins. Food strongly influences the mind. Impure food makes the mind impure. Hence, one's diet is very important. Sattvic food is the best for a yoga practitioner. It should comprise cereals, fresh and dry fruits, raw or freshly cooked vegetables like beans and legumes, ghee and pure organic milk. Such foods are light and easy to digest and also increase one's vitality, strength, endurance and health. The diet should not only be healthy but also moderate, as overeating results in diseases. Food, according to yogis, is one's first interaction with the outside world. If not eaten with a sense of love, connection and peace, it can adversely affect the other facets of one's life. So now we are coming to the concept of mitahara, pathya, apathya and types of yoga aspirants. The food should be nutritious, sweet, lubricating and of one's liking. It should be easily digestible and should not contain substances that are irritating. A moderate or abstemious diet is that which satisfies 3/4 of one's hunger with well-cooked food containing ghee and sweets and is taken after offering it to Lord Shiva. This is called mitahara, the limited food. A yogi should eat strength-giving food, well sweetened, lubricated and full of minerals, which strengthens the dhatus like rasa, rakta and food that is dear to heart, milk, butter, etc., which may increase the humors of body according to his desire. The good grains, wheat, rice, barley and swastika, which is a special variety of rice, milk, ghee, sugar, butter, sugar candy, honey, dry ginger, the patolaka, it is a kind of cucumber, the 5 leafy vegetables, green gram and rainwater collected when the sun is in Magha, etc. are considered to be wholesome food for the advanced yogis. Eating food which is bitter, sour, pungent, salty or hot, green vegetables, sour grill, oil, mustard and sesame, and consuming alcohol, fish, meat, curds, buttermilk, kulatha, berries, oil cakes, asafoetida, garlic, etc. are said to be bad for a yogi. Food that is heated over again is dry, is excessively salty or sour, and food with an excess of vegetables is unwholesome and should be avoided. According to modern medical science, the high cholesterol and uric acid contained in meat, along with additives and preservatives, give rise to a number of diseases. A diet comprising mainly of meat has been found to be contributing to problems like high blood pressure, heart attack, hardening of the arteries, arthritis and gout. Arthritis occurs when excess uric acid gets lodged in the joints. Arteries clogged because of excess cholesterol and other fatty deposits prevent the flow of blood to the brain, contributing to senility and high blood pressure. Conditions such as stroke, constipation, cancer, arthritis, high blood pressure, allergy, migraine, headache, ulcer, bad body odor, intestinal gas, kidney stone, hiatus, hernia, gallstone, hypoglycemia, diverticulosis, osteoporosis, kidney diseases and asthma are caused due to excessive intake of meat. It is said that when meat is eaten, the hormones that cause fear and panic in the animal at the time of slaughter get transferred into the body. Also, non-vegetarian food necessarily involves hinsa in the form of killing of life forms. This karma of killing necessarily begets its unfavorable sanskara according to the law of karma. Hence, non-vegetarian food results in impediments on the progress of the spiritual path. Yogic diet and the 3 gunas. Mind, according to yogic philosophy, is formed by the essence of the food, the subtlest part of food. The intake of pure food results in the building of a strong mind, the subtle intellect and good memory. A yogic diet leads to peace and progress in spirituality. Entire nature can be classified into 3 qualities of gunas: sattva, rajas and tamas. One's mental makeup can be judged from the type of food one likes to eat. According to yogis, you are what you eat. Your choice of food reflects your level of mental and spiritual purity. One's choice of food changes as one's life changes in a positive way. The yogi eats Sattvic food. Sattvic food is that food which increases one's lifespan, purity, strength, health, joy and cheerfulness. It has an appetizing taste and smell and is also substantial and agreeable. The Bhagavad Gita says the Sattvic food is that food which increases vitality, energy, vigor, health and joy, and is also delicious, wholesome, substantial and agreeable. Sattvic food makes the mind pure and calm and makes a person equanimous, poised and peaceful. It is conducive to meditation. One should eat food that is fresh and natural, organically grown and not genetically modified as far as possible, and free from preservatives and artificial flavorings. Ideally, the food should be eaten raw, steamed or lightly cooked. Rasic food. Any food which is stimulating and goading towards activity is considered as Rajasic food. All spicy foods are therefore Rajasic in nature. Meat and meat products generating aggressive nature are also considered as Rajasic food. Tamasic foods, meat, poultry, fish, eggs, alcohol and other intoxicants including drugs make one lethargic and lazy and are regarded as tamasic. So are over-processed, stale and difficult to digest food. Even food cooked without awareness, in anger or in a negative mood fall under this category. When one eats tamasic food, one's prana or energy gets withdrawn. The reasoning powers become clouded and one experiences a sense of inertia. The body loses its resistance power and one is filled with negative emotions such as anger, jealousy and greed. So what are the effects of yogic diet on anatomy, physiology? We understand very well that the food we eat plays a key role in the maintenance of health. We should know what kind of food we should eat and also know about the way and conditions in which we should eat. So we have to adapt that knowledge in our daily life to maintain good health. If we all will have a good meal, we can maintain a good health. Here we provide some important points about food in accordance with Ayurveda. A disease can be kept away without taking a medicine. But if the patient does not take the regimen and does not leave the non-regimen, then the disease cannot be prevented even following thousands of remedies. Our diet should contain an adequate amount of ghee, oil and other oily substances. In today's life, the fear of heart disease, high blood pressure and obesity causes one to lean towards an oil-free diet and to avoid oily foodstuffs. This is a myth. Clarified butter and other oils stimulate the appetite, enrich taste, soften food, activate the digestive fire and hasten digestion, strengthen the body, stabilize the sensory and motor organs, enhance the complexion, beneficially help in the case of Vata and aid in smooth elimination of waste materials. Hence, instead of abandoning ghee from the diet, ward off laziness and adopt the habit of exercise and physical workouts to enjoy the benefits of oily foods. Take freshly prepared and warm food always. Such food is pleasant tasting, nourishing, easy to digest, increases digestive fire, boosts digestion and beneficially helps in the case of Vata. Cold and stale food is heavy, tamasic and not nourishing. Ayurveda does not recommend the consumption of reheated frozen food. Neither does it recommend the use of canned foods, canned and bottled juices, and other drinks, instant foods with added preservatives, and cakes and pastries, which are commonly eaten nowadays. Packaged foods and other fast foods that are eaten with great enthusiasm and appetite are the cause for obesity. Nowadays, obesity is spreading like an epidemic in the world because of these canned and preserved foods, packaged snacks, and other high density foods. Everyone should keep a focus on this aspect. In this world, the genesis of most diseases is a result of wrong food habits, inappropriate diet, and a bad lifestyle. The food habits that are not conducive to health should be omitted. Drink natural and fresh fruit juices and freshly prepared food in the diet. The food which is Sattvic, Santulit, and Sampurna is called the yogic Sattvic food. In the world, all people who do not eat Sattvic food, those who eat Rajasic and Tamasic foods generally suffer from a number of physical and mental ailments. Those who take this kind of food cannot live in ideal state of body and mind. Therefore, some important factors as regards diet are as follows. To keep oneself healthy, physically as well as mentally, it is essential to take Sattvic, Santulit, and Sampurna food, that is, yogic diet. Non-vegetarian food and Rajasic and Tamasic food may cause diseases like obesity, cancer, etc. They also lead to mental problems, strain, disturbance, stress, etc. Vegetarian food may lead to a healthy and happy, peaceful life. In adopting a non-vegetarian diet, we may violate the fundamental principles of yoga like natural justice, love, friendship, kindness, and the coexistence with our other beings. Yogic diet makes a man healthy. His body, his thoughts, and his life are made purer. It is the only diet which we can say is complete, healthy, scientific, and advantageous for a human being. Mental state. Negative emotions have a harmful effect on digestion. Eat food in a pleasant and peaceful state of mind. One does not enjoy the taste of food when food is eaten in an emotionally disturbed state of mind. Hence, eat food when at ease and avoid unpleasant discussions, watching and reading about disturbing subjects while eating. Appropriate time of food, that is Kala Bhojanam Arogya Karanam. Charak Samhita says, means the best remedy for health is to take food on time. For complete and proper digestion, it is of vital importance that food should be eaten only at appropriate and regular hours. If the food is eaten before the complete digestion of preceding meal, its undigested rasa gets mixed with the rasa of the fresh meal and thus vitiating all the doshas and making the body susceptible to a variety of ailments. The body gains more strength if food is eaten during the period of pitta aggravation, that is between 12 to 2, as it gets digested very quickly. As a result, maximum nutrition is derived. It can be decided that the quantity of food is appropriate in these conditions. Absence of heaviness and pressure in the stomach and insides absence of heaviness and tightness in the chest when one does not face any difficulty in various activities such as standing, sitting, sleeping, walking, laughing, breathing or talking. Along with food, the place where food is eaten should be clean, pleasant and peaceful. If it is possible, food should be taken together along with others. Hygienic, spiritual and ascetic places bring peace of mind, whereas unhygienic or disorganized surroundings disturb peace of mind, and that adversely affects the appetite and the entire digestive process. Eating food should be considered as a pious activity and a righteous act, and it should be performed with concentration. Avoid eating while watching the television, talking on the phone or with any distracting activity. So with this, we are concluding our 5th chapter, that is Introduction to Yogic Diet and its relevance and importance in Yoga Sadhana. Thank you.